Hey, it's Frank Murphy on SMOMO TV during the 36th annual Gatlinburg Fantasy of Lights Christmas Parade. And one of the floats that just went by on the parade is from Lumberjack Feud. Welcome, Rob Shear. You're a lumberjack and you're okay.
Well, that's right. And I'm a Dawson, too.
All right, now explain the basic gist of the Lumberjack Feud. You're talking about two families who have a logging tradition here in the Smoky Mountains. What happens in the show?
Well, the two families, it takes you back to 1934 when the President of the United States was President Roosevelt. He decided to make the Smoky Mountains into a national park, and by doing so, he displaced all the loggers and the companies. And we depict two of those families that were embattled over a private tract of land, and to settle it in an honorable way, they feuded like lumberjacks, and they competed in tree climbing, chop and saw, and log rolling, all those events.
When I saw the float go by, I saw you had people climbing up, I guess, trees that had been stripped of their bark. What is that part of the show?
Well, in our show, the tree climb in the main event is 60-foot speed climb.
Whoa.
But the event that we were depicting on the float is a springboard chop, where they actually chop pockets into the tree, put boards in it, and then chop a block off the top of the tree. It's a very popular part of our competitions.
And of course, logging, like you mentioned, was a huge part of this area long before the park existed. Your show, the Lumberjack Feud, also takes place in another part of the United States. Tell us about the Alaska show.
Well, our first show that we started, Frank, was in Alaska, and it was for the cruise line industry, and we're now the #1 attended attraction in Alaska, over 140,000 people last year. And because the logging industry is so rich up there, we looked south to the Smoky Mountains for a sister program. The Smoky Mountains were absolutely the right pick. And so now we have the Lumberjack Feud.
All right, so now when we come to Lumberjack Feud, obviously we get to see the show, but there's food too?
Yeah, it's a dinner show. We have ribs, chicken. It's good camp food, ribs and chicken.
I would imagine a lot of high in fiber stuff since you got, no?
Yeah, we're not a granola show. We're not a song and dance show. There's no sequined outfits with guys springing through the air. Okay, that's not the kind of show we are.
No.
We're a lumberjack show.
It's not Cirque du Lumberjack.
No, it's not. We got a few good-looking girls in the show, and they boom run across a chain of logs. We got jumping dogs that fly through the air up to 8 feet in the air.
Outstanding.
We got perch on horses, and then we got guys competing.
And last thing, where is the restaurant in the show?
Well, you actually walk in. We have 300 dinner show seats. They're going to be 500. You have your dinner, and then you sit down and watch the show.
And how do we get there? Where is it?
Between traffic light 3 and 4 and Pigeon Forge.
Beautiful. Thank you very much, Rob Shear, Lumberjack Feud. I know you got to get back to the parade. We're on SMOMO TV at the Gatlinburg Fantasy of Lights Christmas Parade.